Huh? I was over there talking.
Okay, it's on. It's working. Hi, my friends, and welcome back to the show that never ends. I'm Rod, your happy hippie, and this is my granddaughter, Sophie, who's be hanging out with us, and that's my wife babbling in the background. Say hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
See, she's like a parrot. I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, hey guys, I'm here to do a video contest entry for Cuz69. I believe this is at least his second channel because he's celebrating 200 subs, and I know he had more than that on his last one. Really cool guy. He loves metal. He loves the rock and roll scene. Very, very knowledgeable guy. His videos are very entertaining. Isn't that right, Courtney? So yeah. Yeah. I'm drinking a Angry Orchard. I thought I picked up a Shiner Bock. My cousin was over last night and he bought like a sampler 6-pack of different beers. And anyway, I'm drinking an Angry Orchard hard cider today. That's different. I was anyway. Okay, guys, this video, the contest consists of 3 things. He wants a total of 10 albums. All 10 albums have to be different. He wants us to show 2 different cover songs, so that's actually 4 albums. And this... Okay, that's better?
Yeah.
This is my cover thing. Rolling Stones, Goat's Head Soup. Fantastic album. They've got a song on here, Dancing with Mr. D. Me and Mike, Guitar Player 07, had talked about it. You know, what's it about? Some person said it was about heroin. I always just thought it was about evil or, you know, the devil, maybe death. Lucifer does a great version of it. Okay, you've got your close-up. Come back. Okay, so that's 2 covers. The Rolling Stones and Lucifer both doing Dancing with Mr. D. Second cover, Bob Dylan, arguably the greatest songwriter that ever lived. Steve Earle would argue with me. He would stand on Bob Dylan's coffee table and scream that Townes Van Zandt is the greatest songwriter ever. And he has a song on there, Highway 60. No, wait, is it? Like a Rolling Stone. And the Rolling Stones finally covered that song on their live album, Stripped. And they actually do a kick-ass version. I still like Bob Dylan's version better than Jimi Hendrix. His would be second. But this is a cool version of Like a Rolling Stone by the Rolling Stones. So those 4 are my 2 covers. Then he wants us to show a drummer. Come on, baby. Be cool, okay? No. I love you, though. Sorry about this, guys. He wants us to show 3 albums that have the same drummer. And I'm going with Jim Kiltner. My good friend Rachel used him. And she showed a John Lennon, and that educated me because I didn't realize he had played on a John Lennon song. But I'm going to use the same drummer for 3 different albums. He played on Saved by Bob Dylan, as long as Slow Train Coming. He played on, go tell your mommy. Go tell your mommy give you an apple. He played on Saved. He played on Slow Train Coming, which she showed. And he played on this album. And this album is Little Criminals by Randy Newman. Yes. And he played drums for Randy Newman. The classic, the critically acclaimed Little Criminals. And this would absolutely probably fall in my top 50 albums of all time. And by saying that, I'm going to do a video of my top 50, I think, sometime this summer. Yes.
No, play the blue car.
Okay, whatever. Get the blue car. Jim Keltner also played in the studio on a few tracks of this album. Momentary Lapse of Reason, played in the studio. Guys played with Steve Miller. He's played with so many people. Jim Keltner. And I was really blown away when Rachel used that, because that had been the first person I had thought of, but I tried to pick 3 different albums. But sorry, Rach, I stole your drummer. And the last question was to show 3 albums that you like. Or is it 4? Let's say it'd be 4 showing the covers, 3 with the drummer. So it'd be 3 albums with either demonic or mythical creatures. No mascots of the band like Eddie or nothing. But I'm going to go with Black Sabbath, keeping it evil, it seems like, in this video, with some serious demonic artwork going on from a fantastic heavy metal album. Geezer Butler, the bass player, who's probably my favorite bass player. I know he's not the world's best, but I just love the way he just pushes real hard on the chords, and just, God, he's the man. This was a dream he had, he said, and that's a far out dream. That's a spooky dream. So that's 1. 2 would be a dragon. This is actually a tattoo on Johnny Winter's chest. Here's a better close-up picture of it. Johnny Winter. I love Johnny Winter. Favorite guitar player. And that's kind of a mystical dragon. I used to want that dragon so bad when I was younger. And it would have been a really expensive tattoo. And I kind of not messed up my chest, I don't regret it. But I got a bunch of other stuff on my chest, like mushrooms and my daughter's name. And so now I don't have room for it. Maybe one day I get it on my leg. But anyway, that's 2. How about the 13th floor elevators? It's got this kind of creature and a little creature next to him. 13th floor elevators live with some mystical kind of, I don't know what you'd call them. And Osabi, if I'm mispronouncing this, Osabi, Asaba, that's a really cool cover. It's maybe one of my favorite covers of all frickin' time, man. Some really cool stuff going on in there. Anyway, this is from my man Cuz69. Fantastic channel. And like I said, I believe he's on his 2nd incarnation of his channel. Make sure I get these put up. I appreciate you guys dropping by. I really do. I hope my granddaughter wasn't a distraction, but it's Tuesday and she's always here on Mondays and Tuesdays. I decided to shoot a video anyway, so she's going to be part of it. It's just the way it rolls. I want to thank you all. I want to thank Gus and congratulate Gus on hitting 200 subs. A crazy time in a crazy world. Let's just focus on ourselves and focus on our family and friends and doing the right thing and enjoying music. Peace.